Well, this is Brian with the Precision Marksman channel. Today is the last couple days of September 2025 out here in Wyoming with my friend Darren. We're hunting prairie dogs. Right now I have my two 18-inch ARs with me. The one on the left with the darker barrel and the black stock. It is an 18-inch Criterion, I believe one in 8 twist. And both guns have a hypertap muzzle brake. I think it's made by American Precision Armament. The gun on the left is set up to shoot 55 grain VMAX, hand loads N133, and this barrel they're going about, in this heat, probably 3,300 feet a second with an 18-inch barrel, and they're just a standard flat base. I would probably recommend, I like the 53 boat tail a little bit better for reloading. It's hard to find them loaded. You get a little more velocity and they're a little easier to load. They sit in the case better. The flat base a little harder to load. But I like N133. Very good powder. It's fast. You don't have any powder compression. If you notice, I'm running both stocks. I'm running the Magpul UBRs. I like them because the tube is an A5 length, which is between a rifle length and a carbine. This gun right here is shooting a Novesque barrel, or Novesque, 18-inch match barrel. I believe it's a mid-length gas or intermediate gas, also the same muzzle brake. They both run in Geissele rails, both run in BCM uppers, both run in just basic lowers. I think one's an Anderson and the other one is something similar. I like the A5 because I can run a rifle length spring. I run Geissele springs, and that Novesque barrel is fairly heavily gassed. And the nice thing is this, I'm loading some powder that you can't buy anymore, but it's N530 from Vita Vori with a 69 TMK. Really good little bullet. A lot better BC than the 55 or the 53s. And I'm getting about 29, depending on the gun, about 2930, 2940 feet per second. So it's a fairly hot load, extremely accurate. And because this load is not as gassy as, say, let's see, another powder be like BLC2 or Stable Match or one of those, they have a lot more gas. But this one I'm running, I think, a 5.3 ounce buffer weight in it. It's the A5 buffer. But if I'm running the heavier gas, I'll go ahead and jump it up to like a 6.3. So it's really easy to tune. That scope is a Zeiss. I believe it's a Conquest V4, 6-24. Great product. I'm running the MK lever on it, throw lever, and then I'm running an MK bubble level. This one's running a Holland bubble level. It's an old Leopold VX-7, which is an excellent scope. It's a 3.5, I think, to 14. This is an Eratac, really strong scope mount. It only has 10 MOA, which I like. This scope mount is a Seekins, also a very good as running 20 MOA. I'm also testing out these brass catchers. This is one I got off of Amazon. I think they're about 25 bucks. Really good product, has a little American flag on it. The way you do it, you just pop this thing, slide it forward, and I dump it in the Ziploc bag. This one is the brass goat. Maybe a little easier to use. They're both good. It's about twice as expensive though, like I want to say $45 or $48. It's really good. They both will hold about 2 20-round mags, so that's about what I shoot. And then I dump them into a Ziploc bag. But really nice. I like them better than the cloth ones because no matter what, they don't crease on you, they don't catch. I've never had any misfires or stovepipe, what do you call it? Stovepipe cartridges in the chamber. I'm running two that each gun is running an MDT bipod, which are really good. What else can I say? Oh, the Pelter 500. Super good headset, Bluetooth compatible, so I can take phone calls and stuff. These are about $150. This is the medium bag by Armageddon. This is the heavy fill. Probably for this, the medium fill, their synthetic fill would be enough. Running Magpul grips, Geissele ssae-x triggers, which are really good. They're like 2 pounds. They're 2-stage triggers. Probably running a Daniel Defense bolt carrier group in one and a Geissele in the other. So I like the 18-inch barrels for 2 reasons. One, they're almost as they're not much heavier than a 16, and you get noticeably more velocity. You get at least 100 feet per second more, I would say. and they're noticeably shorter and easier to deal with than a 20. So if you're just going to do competition shooting and just like prone shooting, the 20s are good. The 18 is a good compromise. It gives you almost as much velocity as a 20, noticeably more than a 14.5 or 16. Just very accurate, very precise. The other thing is the barrel that I have, the Novesque barrel, has lots of gas, right? No problem. In fact, I have to put bigger weights in it to slow it down. But the Criterion barrel, very nice barrel, but I would recommend them more for somebody shooting suppressed. I drilled the gas block out 1 or 2 thousandths, and it's better, but it's still not optimal. If it gets dirty, it sometimes won't eject every time, or it'll eject it, but it won't feed it. So, and that's running just a standard carbine H1. So I'm going to probably replace that barrel with a V7 or something like this. It's a competition type barrel, but also has a little more gas. I like my guns to have plenty of gas and then run heavier buffer weights. I don't like running adjustable gas blocks. These are both BCM fixed gas blocks. Excellent. And anyway, that's about it. And then I bring a 2 double gun case there. I got one of my scope covers there, put scope covers on them. And I just walk out here probably a quarter mile from the truck. I'm just shooting prone. An ARCA system where you're sitting, you know, like a really right stuff would be good too. But these are great systems. I shoot one about 20 times, jump over the other one, shoot 20, and that way they don't get as hot. So wherever I go, I just bring both ARs, and they're both zeroed. This gun, I write the dope on the top, 200. It's a 100-yard zero, but I always hunt with it on 2 or 250 out here. And this one is a reticle called the Varmint Hunter reticle, and I just zero that one at 200, and it's pretty much 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, not quite. It's not quite as flat shooting as the 22-250, but a 55 grain bullet at nearly 3,300 is moving, and really good Prairie Dog gun to about 300. I can kill Prairie Dogs with a 69 in this Novesque to about 4 to 5. It's difficult, but if I keep it around 200, you have a very high hit rate. Once you get over 250 and 300 in the wind we have today, it's not so good, but these are great setups for Prairie Dog hunting and, you know, coyote hunting. They're just a really nice setup, very reliable.